Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody. It's August the 15th of the Duck Adventure, and I've already been down to the swamp and I went down to the lake. Minnows cleaned off the hooks on the turtle bait lines again, so I gotta come out. I think I'm gonna have to put some mesh or something, like some screen or something over the meat that stops it from the minnows getting it, or I don't know. I've got to figure something out today. I don't know what, but I gotta get the feeder built today because last night I put 2 bags of feed in and then I walked around the pen. Feed's all gone, so I gotta come up with something that can hold more feed for the ducks when they're in there at night. But look at them, they're all waiting. I know. Going to check the bait line really works them up because they see me walking around and then they think they're getting out and they're not, and then I come back and they're at the other, actually they're all at the other end of the pen, watch me down at the lake. Oh, here comes the juveniles. They were at the water station. Oh, and there's midget duck. Just look at her. She's so cute. She's such a, I don't know what it is about her. I hope she makes it. But I'm 99% sure she's a male because she doesn't make any quacking sound at all. It's strictly a squeak sound like a male makes. So ladies and gentlemen, that was that's a 600 plus duck rush there. Oh, we got a couple of ruins here. Oh, they're confused. They don't know which way how to get out. Actually, there's a whole bunch at the other end. That wasn't 600. Probably about 550 because it looks like there's about 550 still. Another 50 that are stuck in here. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of confused young ones in here. Oh, they're still at the water. Yeah, there's still a whole bunch of ducks over here. Playing. Oh, look at this. Inside the water tray. Hey guys, the pen's open. And that's why I have to wash it out every night. I'll show you the trenches I had to dig yesterday. Of course, I hit a ton of rocks, like usual on this property. It was brutal. I'm just going to make sure I don't trip here. Everything's so slippery. So I dug it. I finished the trench here. I re-diverted it so it goes absolutely straight right down in the swamp. That one I hit lots of rocks. I took a bunch of this one here. I filled up the end from the bathtub because the bathtub was digging a massive hole from the water coming out so fast. Plus, I put a trench across here that catches when I dump this, plus the spill off, the runoff, so it flows into here. I want to dry that area out there so that the water goes into one place, and it seems to be working. Hey ducks, the pen's open. Can you get out? Sometimes these little guys get in here. Come on, get out. The other day I had to rescue one that was stuck. Alright, let's go to the barn and see what... Oh, sorry. Sorry about that interruption of the camera there. I hit the button the wrong way. I'm really still asleep. I did so much work yesterday. You know, cleaning the shed out, digging trenches, hunting. I was, you know, sitting there hunting. That wears you out, sitting there just waiting. You know, trying to, you know, it's not relaxing sitting there, you know, when you're waiting for something to show up. You know, you're just totally strung out waiting. You know, itchy trigger finger. It's, it really plays on you physically. I hope that fox today shows up and I'm ready for him. That's what I hope for. I know he's going to show up. I just hope I'm ready for him because I want to end this. Hey guys. Oh, little ducks. You guys have still got your yellow heads. They still got their yellow heads, but that's they're slowly getting their feathers. Oh yeah, unbelievable. I put 2 feeders in here last night. Here, I go inside here. I got the gun, so it hits. I go through the doors. They almost stripped the feeder. And I put another one in last night, and that's unbelievable. You guys are little pigs. That's 55 pounds of pellets, or crumble, I should say, starter. Like, not much left. Well, I gotta get the water, clean the water out here, and drag out some feed for them, for the ducks. You know, some grain into the yard, and hopefully, you know, I maybe get a shot off this morning. Mr. Fox comes back and does an early hunt here while I'm out. I gotta get this guy. This fox is, you know, the snapping turtle. If I get the ducks out far enough out in the lake, like if I can get rid of the snapping turtle, get rid of the fox, I can get the ducks down to the lake. I can get that little red surprise I had for you last week there, and I can push the ducks right out into the water. Get them out of the creek, because that's the problem is the creek. If they're out in the lake, much harder for the snapping turtle to get them. Oh, they're just going crazy. There's so much water. The whole property is mud. Circling. Oh, look at the size of that goose. Ducks everywhere. All right, I gotta get my chores done. Well, I guess the ducks don't want to stay around the yard today because they've basically gone down, well, about 80% of them have gone down to the swamp and more are headed down there. So I don't know if this is just going to make it easier for Mr. Fox to do a drive-by, grab a duck. And I'm not going to get a shot off at all because I need the ducks up here in the yard or closer to the yard for me to get a good shot at the fox. There's a bunch of ducks over on the other side of the barn there in the mud, but not many. A lot, like I said, there's about 75% of them are down there right now. The ducks playing in my new trenches. I wanted to eliminate all the mud at this end, and you know, it was just getting too crazy here. There was you couldn't even walk down here. You'd slip and slide. And at night when I was doing my walk around, it was so slippery from the mud and the poop that I was almost wiping out. So I figured some drainage ditches would dry it up, and that way at least I'm not slipping. There's nothing worse than a quick slip to wrench your back to put your back out at the end of the day. I don't mind getting, falling on your bum, getting covered in poop. That's the wrenching of the back part I don't like. It hurts, and then it hurts the next day worse. Oh, the Muscovies! These guys now are finally coming down to the swamp on a regular basis, but they're a little confused. They go back and forth. My next project, after I finish the building the feeder and dealing with all the predators, I'm planning on cutting a little more bulrushes on the left-hand side here, opening up a little bit more. But I got a lot of stuff on my list, but that's one little thing I want to do, just to make it a little harder, because you know we're gonna have ducks here roaming the property, you know, till actually mid-November. So it is, you know, when the last bunch will be culled, and then the breeders will be left. But you know, there's still a lot of duck roaming to happen here, so I gotta make it bigger down there and open it up so that it's just, you know, Mr. Fox really has to come out and be courageous to come out in the open and hopefully give me a better shot, and maybe get their big rifle out and, you know, sit up here and just wait for him. Oh yeah, I just went and got ducks feed for the little guys. I gotta go to town and get feeder. I got 2 bags left, so I gotta go to the feed store. Did not count on that today, so I gotta whip to town and watch. As soon as I whip to town, Mr. Fox will show up. But I have to. I've only got 2 bags of crumble for the ducklings, and they're on crumble here for another 7 days. So I've got to. I can't give them whole grain yet. They're too young. You gotta give them 30 days to get their bones developed before you can let them. Plus, they can't have full whole grain unless they're free ranging. They need to be free ranging, you know, before you put them on a whole grain. Pure whole grain doesn't have everything they need. If I had them locked up in here and I was feeding them pure whole grain, I'd have a whole bunch of screwed up ducks. I'd have, we'd have a niacin problem. So, anyways, I'm gonna go have my breakfast, have a coffee, wake up, and start my crazy day.